another video. If this looks different, it's probably because it's actually daytime and the last like month worth of videos have all been at like midnight. It's kind of, if you guys have been subscribed to me from a really long time, then you will know that I did this video kind of a while ago. Honestly, this is kind of like a part 2. There might be like 1 or 2 repeated, but this is pretty much a part 2 of the video that I did a long time ago called Annoying Things About Tourette Syndrome. By the way, guys, we just hit 1,300 subscribers, so that's awesome. Thank you guys. Welcome to everyone that's a new subscriber. Also, guys, I was watching the first one back a couple weeks ago. Oh, the intro is... what the heck? Like, why did I think that was a good idea? I don't know. I don't even know. I think it was like this fake money that I had from like a project. It was super embarrassing. I don't know why I did that. It's a mystery, but we're just gonna act like that didn't happen. But that's why we're making a redo, because it just started out bad. Also, did you see how long my hair was in that video? Look at it right now. And then that video, it was like so long. Okay guys, so I told you there's going to be some repeating, and this is just for people who haven't seen the old one or that are new seeing this video. Obviously, if you guys have Tourette syndrome, people will stare. It's just a thing with Tourette's, and that's kind of something that I hate. There's like, some people, like, it's okay if you like look and you see someone doing like a twitch with their face or coughing really loud, because like obviously it's a really loud noise. People will look over and be like, what the heck, what is that? What? Or like, are they sick or something? Do they need a cough drop? Can't tell you how many times I've had one of those. People will stare, and that's normal for Tourette's, but when it actually starts to get annoying is when they just won't stop. There's like literally people that will just stay out, like, even, you know, like sometimes if you're staring and you're like staring off to space or something and you see someone and they look back at you, you're like, immediately you like look away, right? For some reason, these people just keep on going. It's eye contact it's just awkward eye contact. But when I've looked over and seen someone staring at me from like my tics, they don't stop staring. They like keep staring. Like I'm supposed to tell them what's going on from across the room. So yeah, that's definitely something that can be kind of annoying with Tourette's. People that just won't stop staring. Honestly, guys, I'm not making this video to like bash on Tourette syndrome and say it's like ruined my life. Absolutely not, because I've had Tourette's for like over, I think, 10, 11 years, and it has not stopped me from doing anything. Yeah, people are kind of weird about it sometimes, but guys, if you have Tourette syndrome, don't think it's the worst thing that ever happened to you. It's really not. Honestly, if I had a choice to grow up without it, I wouldn't take it, because it's actually like motivating me to overcome things, or just really kind of helped me get past things in my life. So it's not terrible, guys. So please don't think that I'm doing this saying that Tourette's is the worst thing in the world to have, because it's not. But staring is a big pet peeve of mine when it comes to Tourette's. There are some times where people would have rude comments about my tics. That's definitely something that's annoying about Tourette's. People will be I feel like if you see someone doing something that doesn't look voluntary or doesn't look completely like they're trying to do it, then you shouldn't make a comment to them, especially to their face, because I've had people make comments to my face, and I'm like, I tell them, and then they're like, oh, and then either sometimes they don't know about it, or they're just really apologetic. Lately, I was at summer camp, and I used to tic a lot during like chapel and stuff, and I'd have to sit out. And this guy apparently went up to one of my people that was in my cabin, like a girl that was in my cabin, and said, I wanted to throw a ball at her head. It was so annoying. And I'm like, what? And then that girl in my cabin told me, and they like stood up for me, and it was really nice how they like stood up for me. And then like we had literally just met too, like we were just becoming friends because she was in my cabin. Another thing that's very annoying in Tourette's, probably comes pretty close to the staring one, that is also one of my biggest pet peeves. People mimicking your tics. That is just messed up. Like, I've had this happen to me, and I don't know why people think it's okay to do it, even if it's like just them being sick, or if it's something if you don't know about Tourette's and you do it doesn't seem like anything really justifies, because it's you're making fun of them essentially. Like, no matter what they have or what you don't know what's going on, they're like making fun of it, and that's really messed up. And I've had it happen to me before. Why? Why do you feel like that's okay? That is something that is one of my biggest pet peeves. Another one, this one I can't get mad at because I can't blame people for it, and I don't know if I get so much annoyed, just like over time it's just like over and over again saying it, and like So obviously when you're ticking and stuff, honestly nowadays, if I start ticking randomly, like no matter where I am, and I just start coughing and stuff, I don't like go out of my way to like stop what's happening and tell people what's going on, because it's like, if I had to do that every single time I was ticking in public, it'd be like, it would be a lot, and you can't always just like stop what's happening around you. So one of the things that's not exactly annoying is that asking. People constantly ask, so which requires me to do a lot of explaining and stuff like that. So sometimes people will ask like, are you okay, are you sick, do you need a drink of water, a cough drop, or whatever, I'll just be like, no, I'm fine. I'll just kind of like push it off, and hopefully they'll stop asking so I don't have to explain it, because like it's not a big deal to explain it. I just like, it takes longer than me just saying I'm fine and not needing water or anything like that. But constant asking, that happens a lot when you have Tourette's. You have to explain what you're doing and what Tourette's is, because some people don't know about it. It's not something you can really get like mad at, because you can't blame the person for doing it, but it can get kind of annoying after a while. Another thing with Tourette's, it is super hard to focus. If your tics are going off and you're having a tic attack, it is so hard to focus. Like, when I'm reading, I honestly don't think I can read while I have my Tourette's going off, because my eye tic goes off, so I always end up losing my spot where I'm reading, so it's really hard to like read or follow along and stuff like that. And then there's also when I like clear my throat, it kind of vibrate, like sometimes when I'm like looking at something, like a clock, it really happens with clocks. If I look at something and then I have one of my clearing my throat tics, I'll literally see the clock like move, like my whole entire head is like vibrating, so I can see it sometimes. So like I literally have, like, I really can't read sometimes when I'm doing my tics. It's very hard for me. But there's also hard for me to concentrate on like games. If you guys have ever played video games, if you have Tourette's, I constantly lose. Like, it's so hard when my tics are going off. Like, I used to play the game Flappy Bird, you know, like a long time ago when that game was popular. I could never win that game because my eye roll would start going off and I would start hitting the things because I like had to blink or my eyes or something. So that was really frustrating. It happens now too on the games that I have on my phone, and it's annoying because I use my phone to like try to stop myself from ticking when I'm in like chapel or church or something like that. So I'll literally just lose the game a bunch because my eye roll will go off and I can't concentrate. Okay guys, that is all I have for you this week. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below. Tell me about your guys' Tourette's. Tell me your stories. I will read every single one of your comments, guys. Please check me out on my other social medias. You got Instagram and Twitter. They're right there and down below in the description. I post every Saturday, guys, so please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell button so you know every single time that I post a video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys all next week.